Hey everyone!
Hey!
With a Violet Reality, I'm Casey Rain.
I'm Kim Camellia, and we got some big news for you.
Yep, this is This Week in Prince, episode 11.
Yes!
Prince Forever, special release edition. Woo! Let's do this. But before we talk about the new release, we got to go back in time to last Sunday. So right after we uploaded last week's episode, something big happened.
Yes, so the American Music Awards were on just like every year, and as you guys know, Prince actually made an appearance to present an award there last year, but this year Purple Rain was nominated for an American Music Award again.
Purple Rain was nominated for Best Soundtrack due to the increased sales and activity around it after Prince's passing. That made it eligible for nomination. A campaign was then run by the fan base, all of us, to make sure that it won, and it did win. Tyka came to accept the award. Actually, we kind of knew that Prince was going to win a couple of days before because it came out that Tyka was going to the ceremony along with their other siblings.
Yeah, so it was kind of, obvious. But yeah, she did a beautiful speech to accept it, and it was heart-wrenching, and I think it made all of us tear up a bit, so yeah. If
you didn't see that yet, check the description. We're going to put a link to Tyka's acceptance speech for Purple Rain winning and the Amas. It's a must-watch.
Yes. Okay, and then to dive into the really, really good stuff, we are going to talk to you about Forever. Now, we've got 2 copies of it. Mine is still sealed because I want to keep it really nice, but we opened one of them. So, let's show you the inside of it first.
Her Brits took these pictures. These ones were not used in the Hits B-sides packaging. So they've been used here. Yeah. We've got 3 pictures from 3 different eras actually. We've got this one, and then we've got that one which you may have seen before. And then there's a bunch of them in the booklet actually, which we're not going to show you all of them now because we've got to leave something for you to look at when you buy it, because you are buying it, right?
They're entirely new pictures, the ones that are in the booklet, so that's going to be quite awesome for you to see if you haven't seen them already. And the picture that we just showed you, which is like in the inside when you open it for the first time, was actually a poster. Prince posted the picture on his Twitter, and then it actually turned it into a poster as well, so that was cool.
It's on the tote bag that we have as well. I bought a tote bag at Hit and Run Phase 2 or Phase 1 tour 2 years ago, and that picture was on that tote bag as well, so it's a cool picture. We've seen that one before. But let's get into the track listing a little bit. Obviously, it has pretty much most everything you would expect. 1999, Little Red Corvette, When Doves Cry, Raspberry Beret, all the things that you would expect, but it also has finally the release of Moonbeam Levels, one of the most bootlegged Prince songs ever, recorded in the 1999 album sessions in the year of 1982. Probably was first bootlegged and passed around in the early 90s or so.
Yeah, so that's quite early, like the early days of the internet as well. Yeah.
But even before that, people would get it off tapes and things like that. So pretty much most hardcore fans have heard Moonbeam Levels many times. In fact, it's so well known that Elvis Costello even covered it. I think we mentioned that before. So, for an unreleased song to be getting covered by an artist of his caliber shows you that it's kind of one of those songs that, even though it was never released, lots of people knew it. Finally, we have a high quality official release of Moonbeam Levels. Yeah. So the sort of more casual fans and people that are new to Prince will be hearing this song officially, which is nice.
It is, yeah, because you wouldn't really find it on any other hits collection, obviously.
Yeah, because it's never been released before.
Yeah, so even for us, it's quite cool, even though we've heard it, but it's a remaster of it. So whenever you're in your car or anything like that, you just want to play Princey on the radio, you can finally play Moonbeam Levels on your little CD player as well.
What I think is really interesting that not many people know about as well is that a few years after it was recorded, Prince actually did consider Moonbeam Levels to be released on an album he was working on called Raven to the Joy Fantastic. Now, that's not Raven to the Joy Fantastic that came out in the year of 1999. It's the original Raven to the Joy Fantastic album project that he did in 1988/89 that was never released because he changed his mind and decided to work on the Batman soundtrack. The opportunity to do Batman came up, and so Rave didn't happen.
Yeah, and so later on in the 90s, that title came back, and then he made some new songs for the album, and then Moonbeam Level still wasn't included in this new version, so yeah, that's why it's been around as a bootleg for ages and ages and ages, because he decided to never release it by himself like that.
Yep. And the other interesting thing about Forever is that a few of the edits have been previously unavailable on CD, so that might be a bit confusing to some people, but it's actually referring to the specific edits. So obviously, more commonly in the 80s, songs would have 7-inch edits for the 7-inch vinyl, 12-inch edits for the 12-inch vinyl. Then maybe the album version would be different to both of the other edits. So, you know, some edits slipped through the cracks and were never released on CD.
Yeah, so
and that's the case with the edits of Little Red Corvette, Let's Go Crazy, Alphabet Street, Girls and Boys, Glam Slam, Let's Work, and Take Me With You that are on this compilation.
So like songs like Alphabet Street and Glam Slam were on Love Sexy, and as you know, Love Sexy is one entire album as a whole. Yeah, so you would have to listen to the whole album on vinyl as a whole. So I think it's quite cool that songs like Glam Slam and Alphabet Street are included on this album, because Alphabet Street has been included on more hits compilations, but Glam Slam hasn't been.
So we haven't heard anything about a specific vinyl release of Forever yet, but hopefully there is one. It would be really cool to have this on vinyl as well. But yeah, if you haven't bought it yet, then get on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Get on it. You know, some people are saying that, oh, it's just a cash grab, but you know, Prince was working on this before he passed away. He did say in that interview that he was hoping to do a new Greatest Hits compilation. The photographer, Justine, said that he picked the album cover himself for this, and things like that. So either way, you know, it was inevitable. You know, I don't see any reason why anyone would have a problem with a hits compilation. It's just a hits compilation. You know, who cares really?
Exactly.
He made his peace with Warner's. He released new music through Warner's with Artificial Age, Plectrum Electrum. There's no reason to suggest that he had any kind of issue with them when he passed away. So, you know, this is mostly for new fans, casual fans, people to appreciate the genius of Prince. His catalogue is so huge that a lot of people would find it scary to kind of know where to begin and where to start.
Into Prince,
so that's the problem that this solves with the new hits compilation.
And what you have as well is that because, you know, he passed away in April and the shelves were full of Prince music, now you've got another release like close to Christmas Day, so it will make a great Christmas present and things like that as well. And people are going to see it in your record stores, and so we think it's a beautiful thing that it came out around this time as well, especially because people will be shopping for presents, will be finding like movies and like CDs and things like that, because they make really nice presents as well. So it's great as a present if you want to go into Prince. There's
a couple of really good TV commercial spots as well for Forever, which has been really nice to see sharing around. We'll link to those as well. So yeah, buy Forever for your peoples as a Christmas present.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the best gift that you can
into
give.
Prince. Yeah, because everyone should love Prince as much as we do. So yeah, the last thing that we want to mention in this video for today, because for us it was a Forever special, so we want to tell you about the album and encourage you to go out there and buy the album, even for like your loved ones and, you know, everyone that you want to be together with during the Christmas period, so the holiday period. The other thing that we want to say is something about Paisley Park again, because things are still going on there and you can still get your tickets to go see Paisley Park. And so Paisley Park After Dark is going on again, like we mentioned before. And what are they going to show on the 3rd of December?
On the 3rd of December, Paisley Park After Dark, which is it Saturday night?
Yeah.
Yep, Saturday night at Paisley Park. They're going to screen Sign of the Times concert film.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic movie. Not a lot of people have actually seen it, because it didn't always have a wide release. It wasn't always widely available on different formats, like Purple Rain and the other movies were. So lots of people, as I said, lots of people haven't seen it. If you haven't seen Sign of the Times movie, you need to go and watch it because it is absolutely fantastic. So if you were planning a trip to Paisley Park around that time anyway, what would be better than seeing Sign of the Times movie at Paisley Park?
On the big screen, exactly.
I mean, it doesn't get better than that. People.
Also, if you are going there, or if you have gone there after that time and we've made a couple of more videos, please tell us about it, because we'd love to include your experiences in our videos. Exactly.
So, that's it for this week in Prince episode 11. A big week. Forever is out. Go buy it. We love it. It's awesome. We'll catch you next week on This Week in Prince with A Violet Reality. I'm Casey Rain.
I'm Kim Camellia. See you next week.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.